Welcome guys to a brand new video on solo leveling Arise. Now I am not sure when you guys are seeing this video because I'm recording this video 2 days before official release, but I probably will upload this the day of release or maybe a couple of hours before releasing, before the game releases, simply because I think this is going to be an important video for everyone because you guys want to know what your account should look like after re-rolling. What should your account look like in terms of how many SSR characters should your account have? The best, should you have good SRs as well? And what exactly are you looking for when it comes to re-rolling? I'm not going to focus on that aspect of what exactly you're looking for in terms of like the specific SSR characters and weapons, because I already made a separate video on that. The comments of this video, I will have a pinned comment of my own comments where I have a playlist of all the videos you should watch for global launch, going over the best reroll targets, as well as how to build your Songjin Ryu over here, because you can build him, so you obviously want to know the best skills to work on, the best artifacts and skills. So check that video out as well. Now if you guys find this video helpful and overall useful, subscribe to the channel to show your support, and also to make sure that you guys don't miss out on future content on this game. I will be releasing a lot of videos, and trust me on this, you guys don't want to miss out on that video. I have been playing since the beginning of early access, so I know a lot of information, and I know you guys are interested in that information. So to make sure that you guys don't miss out on those information, subscribe to the channel. And if you guys find this video helpful, go ahead and click the like button. Show your support. Let's get to 50 likes in today's video, and let's get right into it. So in terms of what your account should look like, how many SSRs? A good reroll would be 3 SSR. A really good reroll would be 3 SSR. However, it's going to be tricky. We don't know exactly how much resources you will be given to summon with on global launch, but let's just assume you do 3 multis. You want to get at least 1 SSR on your first summon on this selection over here. You can put characters in there. I've already previously mentioned this. Now, what I recommend is 2 weapons, 2 characters, because weapons will help you guys out in Songjin Ryu and clearing story content, and hunters will just help you out in general as well. It's better to split it evenly, 2 weapons, 2 characters. And even if you lose with 50-50, for those of you guys who don't know, this is 50-50, and there's also like 1 in 4 chance you get the one you're specifically aiming for. Like you could be aiming for Emma specifically, or you could be aiming for Seo specifically. It's 1 in 4 chance, even if you win your 50-50. Now, even if you don't get any of the 4 characters, there are still actually good, or 4 selections, there are still actually good characters that you can still stick with the account with. So even if your 4 selections, like let's say your account rate up looks exactly like this, trust me on this, there are other characters and weapons that you didn't pick that are actually very, very good, and you should still keep your account. So let's assume we lose our 50-50 and we get any of the other ones on the left side. Well, if it's this weapon, keep it. As long as, keep it for now, or look at it as it's a good account. If it's this weapon, this weapon, this weapon, think of it as a good account. Even though you lost a 50-50 and there's 2 other weapons that you probably want to go ahead and get, it's fine. These are really strong weapons. The only ones you don't want is the scythe, because you will get this in the future. However, it's not a big deal if you do end up putting the scythe in anyways, because it is going to take you a while before you can actually get the scythe for free anyways. So this is still great to get, but it is what it is. You can still pick the scythe and keep the account with a scythe, but Vulcan Rage is the weapon you don't want. This is specifically the weapon you don't want. So let's assume you do 1 multi in here, or 2 multis. I'm hoping to give you a lot more summons, but 1 or 2 multis, you're aiming to at least get 2 SSRs or 1 SSRs from here. And if it's a weapon or character, it's fine. Even like I said, you don't get the 2 best SSRs, you can still get Min Byung over here, and he is insanely good, especially when Charhaen is in the banner and in the game. He is the best buffer for her, trust me. So that's going to be good for him, if good for you if you get him. And Beck as well. Beck is an insane breaker, and in general, most of the content I use, or most of the content I go against, I do use him. I do use him a lot. And also Libora, pretty decent as well. Lim, okay. He's not really your main priority. I actually would reroll if I get Lim. I would recommend that, in my opinion. They're just way better characters than Lim. He's not bad, but there's way better ones that you can prioritize. This guy, he isn't bad, but dupes, he's dupe heavy. If you get dupes for him, he's pretty good. But if you don't get dupes, I don't recommend sticking with him. You get him for free, and he ain't that great. So don't really sound for him. So aim to get at least one SSR from your multi from here, or you can get 2 SSRs from here, or you can get 2 SSR. But either way, sorry, get some really good SSR characters, and I've already gone over the characters in specific. Now, when it comes to the rate up, you can decide to go for Silver Main Beck. I will make a separate video on why you guys want to skip him, because your guys are like starting the game. You guys don't know how to play properly. You guys don't understand the controls properly. It's going to take you a while. Therefore, you're going to suck using him. You're absolutely going to suck. He drains his HP. Therefore, the damage you're dealing, if you can't survive with him, you're just getting one-shotted, and therefore you're just losing out on progression because you don't know how to use him properly. You want to be safe when you use him, and most people can't actually do that. So probably skip out on him. But when Charhain comes out, you try and get her as well. Like, honestly, limited characters or the rate up characters are probably your main priority, so you don't have to focus on trying to win 50-50 and trying to use your essence stones. So honestly, probably better just to aim for Charhain straight away if she's actually like insanely good. I think she should be, but we don't know exactly. So try and get Charhain and try and get at least one other SSR from here, whether it's a weapon or a hunter, as long as the good ones that I previously mentioned. Now, that is a good one. Two SSRs are the end of your reroll. If it's like 3 multis that are given to you, that is really good. I guess you can pull multiple SSRs in one multi, but of course that's like less likely to happen because the rate is 1.2%. So it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, 2 SSRs or 3 SSR. Now, I would definitely recommend, in terms of the hunters, like the specific hunters you're aiming for, it's Emma or Sio. Literally those two. And in fact, these are the main important ones: the Sio and Emma, both those two. But Min Byung could actually increase now, since Charhain will come out, and if Charhain is insanely broken and Min Byung helps increase the damage even more, of course you might want to slot him in it as well. So honestly, if I wanted to fit an entire slot with just characters, this would be it, no question asked. Literally, these are the 4 best hunters in the game in terms of standard banner characters. Literally it. I should actually put them in terms of priority as well. So let me just quickly slot them in right now. So I would say Emma first, then Sio, followed by him, followed by Beck. Yeah, so this would be the priority list. So like this. Now in terms of weapons, like every weapon in my opinion, just every SSR weapon are good except Vulcan Rage. So in terms of priority, the Plume Sword is the number 1. Then I would say like the Grimoire or the pistol. I'm going Grimoire next. I'm going this next. I'm going this next. Literally, there's a lot of good weapons. But this is probably going to be useful for early actually. But it doesn't really matter. So either you're looking for 2 SSRs, 3 SSR, or if you really don't want to reroll, just aim to get Charhain with that first multi or the second multi or whatever summons you're doing. As long as the reroll process, you get Charhain and then you just carry on summoning. Now, if you guys don't want to reroll, that is fine. But just make sure that if you take a look at your pity, you at least get one other SSR, or your first SSR that you obtain is within 40 summons of this. If it's past 40 summon, it's just sucky. If it's past 60, just start again. Start a new account. If your first SSR you obtain is after 60 summon, I am sorry, but you gotta reroll again. Like, that's just painful. That's a whole 60 summon used to get only 1 SSR. That's garbage. Let's start again. Unless you get like really top tier SSR characters that you can keep the account and see what else you get. But the first 60 summon, very important to get at least 1 SSR. I really hope, I aim to get my first SSR within the first 20 summons, the first 30 or 40 summons from here. But specific target, always try and get that limited or rate up character straight away within the first multi or second multi you do, depending on how much essence stones are given to you. And that's pretty much it in terms of that. Now, I would recommend getting at least 1 weapon as well. For progression, it becomes way easier with just 1 SSR weapon. It's not even a question about that. So try and get, okay, perfect reroll. One character from here, 1 weapon from here, and then the limited character. That would be a really good reroll. 1 weapon, 2 hunters. Amazing. As long as one of the 4, it's fine. Let me just quickly change this because I don't want to mess this up. So what I'm looking for specifically, Emma, so I can max her out completely. We got her. Yep. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm specifically aiming for. If global comes out, this is going to be the same thing I do. When global comes out, sorry, this will be the same one if I'm creating a new account. Okay, hopefully you guys find this video helpful and overall useful. Let me know down in the comment section if your account looks like this. I don't know if I'm releasing this video after global relaunch and you guys are actually starting your rerolling right now. So take a look at your account, try and get 2 or 3 SSR before you officially start your journey in the game. But of course, if it's painful to reroll because the rates are 1.2% and you don't get lucky, then sure, stick with 1 SSR, and that SSR has to be like Charhain or something. But again, it's all up to you on what you want. If you like a character, get the character. It is what it is. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.